Yo dudes, so welcome to today's video. In today's video, I mentioned last video that I had a roof rack that I bought, it's a long time ago now, can't quite remember, but I bought it and it was delayed when it came. It took a while to come. I sent them a message and they were kind enough, so they were nice enough to send me, as an apology, some additional products that they have as well. So just to show you what else they provide, obviously I've got a sticker. I'm not really a sticker person, but you know, it's a sticker. Some branded straps for the roof rack, and then also some guards to go over the edge. So I'm going to put these on before I do the unveil. Like I said, the roof rack is already on the van, so I'll put these on now. I'll do the unveil video, and while I'm doing that, I'll put you back at the beginning of the video where I'm installing. So weather's been kind enough to be dry today, so whilst it's the perfect opportunity, we might as well get the retro style roof rack installed. So here it is. It looks fairly simple to install. Obviously I've left this on just to protect it while I'm putting it on, but we've got basically 4 areas to put the screws or the bolts through, cut out as well, so it's adjustable, so it should slide on and get in a nice position right and easy. It's got some nice features, all the legs, I would call them, again, adjustability. So there's all 4, and then also came with a strip of rubber, longer than this. I've cut it, but I presume that this goes like under there like that to protect the metalwork when this is sitting on, and then obviously you just adjust it for where you want it to be. I've got a hole in this one ready for the screw to go through, and then you've got 4 screws or bolts. So essentially we're looking at the bolt going through like that with the rubber piece underneath to stop contact with the top of the van, because that's obviously just metalwork. So let's see how this goes and how easy this is to fit. At the moment I'm thinking the hardest bit is actually going to be picking it up and putting it on the roof of the van, because obviously it's just me and I'm a bit short. So we'll see, but it should be fairly straightforward once that's done, and also the rain's just started, so let's hurry up. So first thing I'm going to do is, it's the rear 4 bolts that need to be removed, so I'm just going to quickly take those out. It's a 5mm Allen key. Once those are out, I'll get everything in place to lift this on top. So that's all 4 of the bolts removed. I'm gonna see if I've got a hand wipe or anything like that just to clean this area. I don't have any sponges or any access to water, so if I've got a hand wipe in the van, I'm just gonna use that to clean away this, just so that when I'm putting down the roof rack, it's going on like a clean surface. So I'm gonna leave these on here because I presume this is also like to stop water ingressing or getting inside. 1 down, 3 more to go. Part 2 down, 2 more to go. Okay, and so this is how we're going to get it up there. So we've got this in a position it needs to be in, and I'm going to carry it around the back of the van. I've got a little stool set up to stand on, and so I'm not trying to get on the stool and carry that at the same time. I've put some towel on the roof on both sides, so I can put the first legs on and slide it down to where it needs to be. There's going to be towels there for the second legs to put on, so I'm not scratching the van when I'm putting it on. And then once it's on the roof and I don't have to hold it anymore, I'll then start doing the adjustments and things like that. So let's get that done. So right on cue, SD card error on the GoPro, so hopefully the clip of me putting that on came out, but we've got it up here now. So what we're going to do is remove the towels one by one while we position it into place, and then get it tied down. Once it's tied down, remove all the protective outer layer, and we're going to start with the front 2. So this is the first one on loosely. So obviously we've got this rescinded bit here, if that's the right word. I've got this on here to protect the metalwork, and I've just left it on loose so we can do the fine adjustments later on. So go over to the other side now, same process, and then once we've done the other side, we'll move on to the back and do the same process in the back. Bear in mind that these are just like, they're in the thread, but they're not tied down properly yet because I need to make the final adjustments. But this recess here that we have, this bit here for the adjustment is longer than the recess, which basically means it can't go all the way down and make a solid like a solid seal against the rubber. So I've put the thicker one on, and obviously I've got the original little tiny O-ring in there as well to try to make it. Obviously once I get to the right positioning and I've adjusted this, I'm going to cut these off so it's like flush, so it's flush with that, so they're not sticking out, and hopefully that'll do the job. But yeah, this here should match this here, I think, to make the fit better than it currently is. All of the screws are in and like just loosely nipped up, so they're in and available to adjust. This one here is, hang on, let me lift it. This one here is just slightly too far towards me, so too far to the left if you were standing at the back of the van looking forwards. And if I try to screw that in, I'm just going to cross thread. So what I need to do is figure out how to bend this inwards a couple of mil in order to line it up properly. With a bit of finagling and a couple of hits with a rubber hammer, I've managed to get it all in place now and it's tied down. So what I'm going to do now, these thick bits seem to have worked just as I hoped they would, and it's just compressed everything, so hopefully that'll help not allow any water to access the hole. And then I'm just going to go around with a Stanley knife and cut these off, so it's nice and clean finish. And then once I've done that, take the protective wrapping off and go get some photos. So this is how the final installment bit's looking. So I've got them all looking the same now. So nice and clean, nice bit of thick rubber to protect the paintwork and everything like that. Hopefully stop any water from getting in. And then finally just need to remove this protective and we can go do some video shots. I'm doing an unveil. I still haven't had a chance to wash the van, so normally if I was doing an unveil I'd like the van to be like immaculate. Just haven't had a chance, so please look past how dirty the van is and comment whether you like, whether you don't like, what your thoughts are. Enjoy. So there it is, finally on and fitted after all this time. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, if you liked it, disliked it, if you'd do anything different. I think the only thing I've always said I've got left to do on the outside now is the wing mirrors, and get them down to the smaller Caddy Life wing mirrors. But I do have the head unit set up and ready to go, so most likely that may be the next video. Don't know, just trying to calculate things sort of as and when they can. Obviously the weather was good today, so I thought I'd take advantage and get the roof rack on finally. Anyway, tune in for the next video and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.